7 Vital Parenting Skills for Teaching Kids with ADHD. Proven ADHD Tips for Dealing with Attention Deficit Disorder and Hyperactive Kids. Written by Frank Dixon. Narrated by Shawn, Lennox. Introduction. Young children are active and impulsive in general. The world is their oyster. They are only discovering more and more every day. That leads them to acting rambunctious often. When they are joyous, nothing can stop them from climbing the stairs, jumping around the house, and running inside and out. They won't listen when told to sit properly. They fidget and squirm. They prefer going out to explore all that their mind hasn't yet processed, and will cause chaos wherever they go. The point being that it isn't unusual to have hyperactive kids who have trouble remembering things, obeying orders, or listening. Parents all across the globe go through more or less the same difficulty when raising a child. Sometimes their kids simply forget to do what they have been told, and sometimes get distracted while doing so. They will drop things, be careless, and get anxious waiting for their turn when playing collaboratively with other children. It is safe to say that this is a normal part of childhood. The main difference between a child who has ADHD and a child who doesn't is the frequency of these behaviors. A child with ADHD will exhibit these behaviors as the norm, and a child who doesn't might exhibit these behaviors from time to time. The challenges for parents amplify as the symptoms are rather chronic, pervasive, and disruptive. Children with ADHD have trouble at school, have an even harder time making friends and socializing, and need to be reminded of things frequently. The symptoms must be present for at least 6 months to be diagnosed as a disorder. If diagnosed, it can impair a child's normal development and make it harder for parents to parent them. Some of the most commonly associated symptoms and behaviors a child with ADHD exhibits are frustration, becoming easily overwhelmed, trouble regulating emotions, and struggles with cognitive functions. For instance, you may notice some lagging on their part when it comes to tasks such as planning, organizing, staying focused, and remembering details. Their development also takes time to mature. But that doesn't mean that life for them is dull or boring. They can also be some of the most charismatic, popular, and personable people to hang out with. Caring for a child with ADHD can be draining for both parents. They need extra attention, extra love, and extra explaining for everything they have been told, so you can imagine the amount of time and energy needed to tend to one.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?